Hello everyone and welcome to another video in our holiday at home series where we can't leave the house, so we're gonna travel around the world through the form of art, or it'll do art. Anyway, hello, Sam here. Sorry about the it gets a bit, it keeps going in and out of focus. It keeps focusing on my hand. I need to figure that out. If anybody knows how to get your iPhone to actually look at the picture, that'd be nice. But anyway, I am painting Norway. I'm attempting the Norwegian Fjords, which is probably a silly idea because they're beautiful and my painting isn't always. But I'm having a go because it was my mum's birthday and we were supposed to go to Norway for our holiday in May, I think. And we're not. We're just not because, we're just not. But yes, anyway, so I decided for her birthday, especially seeing I couldn't go out shopping and anything like that, I would paint her a card. So this dinky little painting is a birthday card for my mum of the Norwegian Fjords. If you've ever been to Norway, if you've ever seen the fjords or photos of them, they are breathtaking is the word. Why did I choose to try and do this? But I did. I'm using, what did we get this in? We got this in one of the packs. I can't remember which one. Oh, I'll find out. But it's graphite paint, which works the same as, it's watercolour, but it's good. It just has this darker, moodier tone to it, which I thought sort of matched the cold weather. I remember last time we'd been once and it was cold and snowy and gorgeous, so I thought it matched that quite well, so I decided to use that. And it's a scene with the river, I guess, going through the fjords, the mountains either side. That's what I did. That's what I attempted. So I wanted the sky to be a bit more purpley than that. I think I overdid it with the blue because the sea is obviously going to be blue. Like my palette, my use of palette over there. Yes. None of these colours really, they don't pop, they're not bright, they're the opposite of bright basically, but I think they work really well on this, of just giving this sort of moody dark tones, I guess. So I'm going for sort of a more green for the water, because actually this one is officially blue, I think, this particular paint. I think it's more green. There you go. But anyway, my mum liked it. So I'm doing the sea, just trying to get, a bobbly effect, this wet on wet effect. I am, of course, still learning and still trying to teach myself this stuff. I need to get on Skillshare, don't I? Not sponsored at all, unfortunately. But I need to up my game, I feel. We got this masking fluid. If you see the video before this, where we, what did I use this for? Oh, we went to Italy. There you go. We went to Italy before and we got this masking tape and it didn't work the best, but I thought I'll give it another go. Turns out the way I painted these mountains, I didn't need that. But on the top of the mountains, basically the mountains, that bit there, that's a waterfall. It has this very, very pretty waterfall in the photo, and that's what that is. But anyway, the mountains are huge and they have trees. Here are my trees going all the way up them, and then obviously snowy peaks. So the masking fluid is supposed to be the white for the snow on the peaks. That's what I use it for. It worked okay actually on this. I think it's because it's such little lines. It's not a huge blob anywhere. It all dried pretty much at the same time. It goes that gunky yellow colour when it's dry. And it came off okay. The masking tape, the washi tape, not so much. I'm not having much luck really, am I? Yes, I tear my paper. Okay, I don't think my mum noticed. But as it turns out, though, as I said, the way I end up painting the mountains, I don't think I needed the masking tape. Anyway, and the waterfall, it looks all right. But You got to give me. I'm trying. I'm trying these things out, but yeah, not sure if I've got the hang of the washi tape. But anyway, how is everybody? How are you doing with our lockdown type stuff and everything that's going on? How is everyone coping? Because it's almost a year now. I think we all got locked down the same time. It was March and it was my birthday, and it was weird because it was like, oh, should we not go out then? What's happening? What's going on? Well, we'll just stay in then. And just stayed in, and I've barely left the house since. It's been weird. But it has been okay if you look back. At the time I remember, because I'm a therapist, just in case anybody's interested, I was saying to clients, we've got to prepare. This is, this may be good 3 months. And they're, oh, really? Oh, and, it was like, oh, well, it may be that long. And blimey, 3 months, nothing. So it is looking back and seeing how we have actually come forward, and it's weirdly, as terrible as these times are, and as as awful as what's happening is, it's happening, and for that we can't change. But it is looking at what we can do, what we can learn from this about ourselves. We need to take this year to be, a learning experience on how we actually want our lives to be. Because fingers crossed, 2022 is going to be great. So maybe 2021 needs to be a learning year of us just being a bit more introspective and deciding how we do want our lives to be once it does all start up again. That's the thing. That's the thing we have to hold on to and look towards. But anyway, yes, I would very much like to have my trip to Norway. What have I missed? That's another question I remember asking when I first... We went to telephone counselling pretty quick after it started, and that was a learning curve. Good though. I enjoy telephone counselling actually, but I asked people to sort of write down what they think that they'll miss. This is when we thought it would be like a 3-month thing. So to write down what they think that they would miss, and quite frankly the people they think that they would miss, and then at the end of it, write it down again, what they actually missed, and compare. And I have some long-term clients who I did this with, and talking to them, and it has been surprising finding out what we actually missed, and quite frankly what we didn't, and dare I say who we didn't. We fill our lives with things, and we get into the habit. It's just a habit of doing these things, and a habit of buying these things, and a habit of, quite frankly, seeing certain people. And it's not necessarily what's best for us, and not necessarily what we actually want. So that has been very interesting to think about. So have a think. Back last March, what did you think? Oh, I'm really going to miss this, and this is going to be terrible. And have a think about some of it. Maybe yes, you did miss it, and it is what you want. Brilliant, you've learned something amazing about yourself. But what actually turns out to be, you can take it or leave it, and you don't need it back in your life. So maybe you were just doing it out of habit, out of loyalty, out of whatever reason. Something to think about. Anyway, back to this. Yeah, my mountains. I'm quite proud of my mountains. Oh, I put some trees in as well down the bottom there while the rest was drying. Some little trees growing up the mountain. I hope that's what it looks like anyway. So I am taking this stuff off rather gingerly. It does, it's a good effect, but I'd already done it by not painting on the paper everywhere. So yeah, and the stuff's gross and it gets everywhere. I'm not a fan. Can you tell? I'm not a fan. I can see its point, and certainly there's been times where I thought, yeah, that would be a good idea. That would be useful, but maybe not. But anyway, I'm about to peel the stuff off, and yes, it's going to tear my paper. It's so going to tear my paper. Go on, Sam, do it. You can do it. Go on. This bit here. Oh dear. Oh, no. Just no. Oh, it's fine. But yes, I write happy birthday down the bottom there. Badly. I tried my best. My handwriting's awful. And there's my mum's card. She was happy. She's my mum. Everything I do is great. But there you go. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed our trip to the Norwegian Fjords. If you ever get the chance, when we get out of all this, I would highly recommend it. It's absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. It's absolutely awesome of you. And I will see you next time for whatever we get up to. Bye.